Yo, good evening. Long time no see, USA, International, Canada, Long Island, aka Strong Island, plus the tri state areas of New Jersey, Connecticut, and the five spots of Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island, and Queens. This is your man and homie, G Money Stacks, aka the Gregonator. Rhymes went now or later like the candy. Your host with the most, misunderstood lonely nomad, unstoppable independent podcaster, creator, YouTuber, Queens, New York native who's also a fan of three New York teams: the Giants, the Knicks, aka Knicks at 5, and a Mets fan from the neck of the woods of Laurelton, Queens, New York. And you are now rocking with me by listening and watching the 450th episode of the comedy Off the Meat Rack Chainz New York Avenue podcast. And man, oh man, I got some topics for you today that I want to discuss. Also, there's a dance festival that I want to mention in the remains to be seen segment, along with some other places as far as like fun activities to do for the weekend that I want to discuss in the Timeout website. And I hope everyone out there is keeping themselves cool as far as like the hot mugginess of the weather lately. Hope you have your water. Hope you have your air conditioners. And if you don't have air conditioning in your homes, make sure you call 311 for any cooling centers that the people can find in the neighborhood near you. All right, we're live and direct from StreamYard alongside of the comfort of my room where I actually do my podcast recordings, and of course, YouTube as well. And speaking of YouTube, make sure you click on that subscribe button so you'll know when each episode will be uploaded to the page, and of course, leave a like and share your thoughts in the comments on how you feel about the topics in each episode, and of course, tap on notification alerts so you know when I'll be on the air live with new topics and new episodes. All right, and let me just cut to the chase and start with this: the New York Mass Transit Files. All right, let's do it. First and foremost, let's have a transit talk, shall we, in terms of what's going on in our MTA systems. All right. Let me make sure I get this right. All right, I want to start off with this. A Times Square hate crime went down recently. This is so fucking crazy, man. Anyway, the NYPD detectives say they are on the hunt for a bigoted suspect who attacked a man at the Times Square subway station last month during an anti-Asian tirade. According to police sources, the hateful assault unfolded at around 4:52 p.m. on July 27th as a 21-year-old strap hanger was riding the northbound R train. As it pulled into this Times Square 42nd Street station, cop said. The brute approached the commuter and went on an anti-Asian rant before shoving him to the ground. Oh my fucking gosh. Wow. That's some terrible shit, man. Why?
Boring.
Police sources said the suspect then unleashed a flurry of punches and kicks on the victim before making a run for it. The 21-year-old's glasses were broken during the assault, and he suffered a laceration to the face. The incident was reported to the Midtown South Precinct and NYPD Transit District 1. EMS whisked him to Mount Sinai West Hospital for treatment. He was listed in stable condition. Upon further investigation, the case was presented to the NYPD Hate Crime Task Force. Hate crimes have increased in 2026 over 9%, driven mostly by anti-Semitism. Cops said the suspect was last seen wearing a black shirt with yellow writing and a black hat. Anyone with information regarding this attack can call Crime Stoppers at 800-577-TIPS. You can also submit tips online at crimestoppers.nypd online or on X, formerly Twitter, NYPD Tips. All calls and messages are kept confidential. All right. Let me make sure I don't lose track. Yes, there's more, actually. Hold on. Hold on 1 second, folks. Let me make sure I get this. Actually, yeah, this is. Yeah, you know what? Oh, brother. All right. So in her state of the state address, Governor Kathy Hochul proved yet again why she deserves the title, the transit governor. Since 2022, she has taken action again and again so the MTA could increase service while also balancing the budget. And last year, she delivered the agency's largest ever 5-year capital plan, $68.4 billion, so we can continue to fix, upgrade, and expand our transit system. Hold on. The governor's 2026 State of State speech included even more for strap hangers. Two MTA related proposals have gotten a lot of attention. One to get the ball rolling on reimagining the Jamaica Station complex, and another to begin preliminary engineering and design on the next phase of the Second Avenue subway. The latter idea, which we've already explored in a feasibility study and our 20-year needs assessment, is to keep tunneling westward along 125th Street to Broadway after we finish the 3 new stations in phase 2. This would save a huge amount of time and money because the massive diamond-studded tunnel boring machine is already there. Almost 500,000 daily riders will benefit if both projects move forward, and we're excited to dig deeper into the specifics right away. In the speech, Governor Hochul also doubled down on her commitment to transit safety, including $77 million in additional funding to support the deployment of NYPD officers in the subway, as well as an expansion of the successful Scout program. There will now be 15 teams, up from 10, connecting homeless New Yorkers experiencing severe mental illness to care, treatment, and shelter. I'm thrilled since we know these strategies work. They helped make 2025 the safest year on the subway in a generation. Building on that success is a no-brainer. Survey after survey confirms that safety is the number one issue subway riders care about, and we've made huge strides. In addition to the NYPD and Scout deployments, we've installed brighter lighting system-wide and platform barriers in more than 100 stations, and soon we'll do another 85. These initiatives, along with better communications, are driving major gains in customer satisfaction. MTA communication are driving major gains. Yeah, MTA customer service agents handled over 1.2 million rider interactions last year, spanning phone calls, chat, written correspondence, and in-person outreach. And more than half of all issues and feedback we receive are resolved within 2 to 3 days. The takeaway for New Yorkers is that this is a new MTA under Governor Hochul's leadership. We are demonstrating every day what business-like government management can accomplish, and we're not slowing down in 2026. There's a lot to look forward to with the full transition to tap and ride and new projects funded by congestion pricing that will increase accessibility and further improve service performance. Keep riding with us to see for yourself. Let's see. Um, in other transit news, a man was shoved onto subway tracks and injured in Harlem following an argument on Tuesday night, authorities said. According to police sources, the incident occurred just before 9 p.m. on August 4th at the 125th Street station on the 2 and 3 lines. A 37-year-old strap hanger was waiting on the southbound platform when he became embroiled in a dispute with another man. The reasons for the argument were not known. Things took a violent turn, cops said, when the unidentified suspect shoved the victim off the platform and onto the railroad. Police said the victim avoided contact with the third rail and was pulled back to safety by fellow commuters before a train could pull into the station. The victim could be seen on the Citizen app video on the ground by the turnstile, communicating with police, who say they were immediately called to the scene due to an assault in progress. EMS responded and whisked him to Harlem Hospital, where he was listed in stable condition. Let me see. Yeah. Meanwhile, the suspect, whose description was not immediately available, fled the station on foot. No arrests have been made, and the investigation remains ongoing. Anyone with information regarding this incident can call Crime Stoppers at 800-577-TIPS. You can also submit tips online at crimestoppers.nypdonline.org or on X, formerly Twitter, at NYPD Tips. All calls and messages are kept confidential. I want to go to this thing in regards to 14 stations. Before I go on to the next. So, yeah, let me see. All right. So the Metropolitan Transportation Authority today announced the locations of, was it 15 or 14 new customer service centers coming to stations throughout Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, and the Bronx through, yeah, which already since the end of 2025, including a customer service serving Grand Central 42nd Street 4567S that opened last month. Agents at CSCs are on hand 24/7 to assist riders with Omni machines, help customers sign up for the fair fares and reduce fare programs, and provide service information, among other features. The first customer service center opened at the Coney Island Stillwell Avenue station in 2023. And quote, we're making it even easier for customers to get assistance by meeting them where they are with new service centers coming to locations throughout the transit system, said NYC Transit President Demetrius Critchlow. As we continue to transition to tap and ride, customers can easily transfer funds from MetroCards to Omni at their nearest customer service center where knowledgeable station agents are there to help. End quote. We're excited to announce the opening of our newest customer service centers throughout the subway system, designed with the needs of our 4 million plus daily riders in mind, said NYC Transit Executive Vice President of Subways Bill Amorosa Jr. These centers are a one-stop resource for accessing reduced fare programs, obtaining essential service information with a focus on customer-friendly design and enhanced ADA accessibility. We're committed to ensuring that all riders have an easier and more efficient experience navigating the New York City transit system. Customer service are coming to the following stations, which includes the Bronx, 3rd Avenue, 149th Street on the 2 and 5 lines, followed by East 180th Street, Brooklyn, 36th Street, the the D and R trains, Broadway Junction, ACJZL, Canarsie, Rockaway Parkway, L train, Church Avenue, B and Q trains, Flatbush Avenue, Brooklyn College, the 2 and 5 trains, J Street, Metro Tech, AC and ACF and R trains, Manhattan, 14th Street, Union Square, LNQRW 456 trains, 59th Street, Columbus Circle, ABCD1 trains, 96th Street, 123, Grand Central, 42nd Street, 4567S trains, and Queens, Far Rockaway, Mott Avenue, A train, Jamaica, 179th Street, F train, Queensboro Plaza, and WN7 trains. Customer service centers feature services historically provided by the MTA exclusively at 3 Stone Street in Lower Manhattan and the neighborhoods where riders live. The centers comprise repurposed booths, retail outlets, and feature enhanced accessibility, Omni technology, and a dedicated, more welcoming visual presentation for customers through new lighting, branding, wrapping, and canopies. Station agents working at customer service centers assist customers with switching to Omni, including helping reduce fare MetroCard customers switch to Omni and providing applications to first-time reduced fare customers. Additionally, customer service centers provide customers with information about how to submit complaints and receive updates and information on travel delays. Customer service centers also assist customers with wayfinding through the transit system. Agents working at customer service centers receive dedicated training on Omni equipment and all dedicated customer service functions the centers provide. Customer service centers are staffed by station agents 24/7, with the exception of St. George, which is open Monday to Friday from 5:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. A full list of customer service centers can be found here. All right. Go to mta.info for more information. About those locations. All right. Okay. Let's see. All right. Let's go to. Hold on 1 second here. All right, let's go to chatting all the jazz. Let's go. All right, let's get to the main topic here. Hold on. Let's find it. Okay. There's two ASAP Rocky stories that I actually wanted to go to. Hold on 1 second. I want to get to here. Are you kidding me? Well, that makes no sense. Yeah, let me get to this actually. So let's get into this. And this is from the folks from Billboard. ASAP Rocky is over the drama between himself and Drake. The Harlem rapper and actor stopped by the Jason Lee show recently and was asked directly if he would be open to fighting his former friend in a celebrity boxing match, to which Rocky said he was not interested in at all. He also addressed Drake's disses on Burning Bridges, on which the Toronto rapper asked why Rihanna didn't help promote Rocky's latest project, Don't Be Dumb. He didn't want to see me, Rocky said about Lee's celebrity boxing idea. Fuck some gloves, nigga. Bare knuckle, like the Irish. We ain't doing all that celebrity boxing shit. And when it came to the your baby mama ain't even post a single damn, where she at? Yeah, where she at? Lines on Burning Bridges. Rocky explained that the jab doesn't make sense to him. That's stupid, he said. This is the problem though. If she would have posted my album, everybody would have been like, "You only went number one because your girl posted." She's not my fucking. She's not on my fucking album. What single she supposed to be posting? She posted my album after it went number one. Everybody done moved on with their lives, and as motherfuckers still strung up on that shit. He added after Lee jokingly asked if he took Drake's girl. It's just bugged out to me. The internet antics and smear campaigns and all that, we see right through that. That's why I just be like, I ain't responding to that. According to ASAP, his issues with Drake stem from when he started dating Rihanna around 2020. I thought Drake was my man's. I thought he was my dude. He told academics in an interview earlier this year, I first met him and he seemed embraceful and shit. We went on tour with we went on tour with him. I think when I got with Rihanna, he started throwing shots out of nowhere. I just woke up and felt like he was throwing subs and shit. Hmm. Rocky also watched never before seen footage of his daughter crying for the first time and talked about how Rihanna has always been there for him, whether it be as a friend or a romantic partner. Yeah, you can go check that out on. You can check out the Jason Lee show on the BET Network's YouTube channel page. Another ASAP Rocky news. Hang on 1 second. Hold on. Okay. Another ASAP Rocky news. Okay. ASAP Rocky revealed Rihanna is actively working on new music, marking her first album um since 2016's Anti. Rihanna has kept fans engaged with performances like the 2023 Super Bowl halftime show and recent collaborations with Jay-Z. The singer has balanced music with motherhood and her fancy brands while hinting at her return to the studio. Rihanna's long-awaited musical comeback may finally be moving closer. According to ASAP Rocky, the 38-year-old superstar singer, he's a rapper, man, not a singer. Hold on. I'm sorry. According to ASAP Rocky, the 38-year-old superstar singer is back in the studio. Rihanna. Okay, yeah, back in the studio and working on new material, meaning the wait for her next album might actually be nearing its end. During an interview on the Jason Lee show, posted Wednesday, August 5th, the rapper, age 37, pushed back on the idea that he was the reason Rihanna has taken so much time away from releasing a full length project. Fans have long joked that her relationship with Rocky, their growing family, and her many business ventures were responsible for delaying new music. But the rapper said that isn't the case. Nah, Rocky said when asked about the theory. She in the studio right now. Yeah, I said it. Sorry, babe. He continued, bro, she's working, she cooking, no funny shit. Damn, I'm gonna get in trouble for this. Rocky's accidental announcement may be the biggest update Rihanna's Navy has received in years. The singer's last proper studio album, Anti, arrived in 2016 and marked a major turning point in her career, spending 2 weeks at number one on the Billboard 200 and delivering hits including Work, Needed Me, and Love on the Brain. Let me see. Rihanna performs on stage during the Apple's Music. Hold on. I'm sorry. Since then, Rihanna has kept fans guessing about when or if a follow up would arrive. While the Barbadian singer-songwriter hasn't released a full-length project in nearly a decade, she has hardly stepped away from the spotlight. In 2023, she made her long-awaited return to the stage with the Apple Music Super Bowl 50. What is it? 58? Yeah, Super Bowl 58. No, 57. Hold on. 58. 58 is 2024. 59 is 2025. Oh, okay. 57. Yeah. Super Bowl 57 halftime show. Delivering a career spanning performance featuring hits like We Found Love, Diamonds, Work, and Umbrella. The performance became an even bigger pop culture moment when she revealed she was pregnant with her second child with Rocky. Outside of music, Rihanna has expanded her influence through her Fenty Beauty and Savage X Fenty brands, while also entering a new chapter in her personal life as a mother. She and Rocky welcomed their first son, RZA, in 2022, followed by their second son, Riot, in 2023, and their daughter, Rocky, in 2025. While fans have been waiting for a new Rihanna album, she has continued to offer glimpses of her musical side. Her most recent release came in 2025 with "Friend of Mine," a song featured on the Smurfs soundtrack. The Smurfs soundtrack. Before that, she returned with "Lift Me Up" from Black Panther: Wakanda Forever in 2022, earning an Academy Award nomination for Best Original Song. Rocky's comments also follow Rihanna's own recent hints that she has been making time for music again. Earlier this year, she shared a behind-the-scenes day in the life video that included a stop at the studio, telling fans, "I have to go to the studio after this, and I have to make a Mardi Gras costume for my son after the studio longest day ever." Rihanna has also reminded audiences that she can still command a stage. In July, she joined Jay-Z at his Yankee Stadium Extra Innings show, performing "Run This Town" and "Bitch Better Have My Money." Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Let's make some noise. Let's make some noise. Let's make some noise for a potential comeback of Rihanna. Up next, the next topic to talk about here is let me see. Oh, luxury. All right. So, all right. So this is from undergroundhiphopblog.com. Yeah, I need to catch up on some underground artists though. Anyway, coming off a prolific 2025 that saw an EP and three singles, Luxury Summerz wastes no time getting 2026 started right away with his new 7-track offering via Demand Money Records. I'm fully independent. A potent dose of unfiltered vintage East Coast hip hop distilled through the lens of a Brooklyn native currently holding court in Norfolk, Virginia. Let's see. Yes. The project feels like a perfectly timed building directly on last year's momentum, crafting a cohesive body of work that sets a tone for what is anticipated to be his biggest year yet. Yeah, the project's power is amplified by its cohesive beat selections suited for Summer's style and delivery. This synergy proves that the classic sound, when executed with this level of focused conviction, remains a powerful way to make a definitive opening statement for the new year. Two tracks perfectly encapsulate the project's dual strengths and its role as a formidable first step in 2026. A Million in the Way is pure sample driven alchemy where Summers unloads on his ops, self proclaiming himself as the underground rap god. His bars are direct and weathered, matching the track's raw, timeless feel. Conversely, Draft Pick is the project's explosive anthem and outro, built on an intense beat that demands attention and signals Summer's readiness to shine as a fully indie artist. Here he flexes his technical rhyme skills with agile, confident flows, positioning himself as a first round selection. Together, these highlights showcase an artist honing his craft and doubling down on his signature sound. Earning a solid rating of 7 out of 10, I'm fully independent makes a solid case for the hype, suggesting Summers 2026 is off to a strong start. Is off to a strong start. Hmm. That's a dope artist right there. That's a dope artist right there, man. And of course you can check out the music on Spotify and Apple Music wherever platform you listen to music. All right. And let's go to hang on one sec. All right, I want to go to some let me see. All right, I want to go to the albums that came out in July and the month of August. So let's go over some stuff. All right, so for the month of July, I'm not going to go over um what happened in June and stuff. Kind of missed out on that actually. So let's see. So for the month of July, Future's album "The Real Me" is out. Juicy J and Project Pat Dem Goats is out. Neo Highway 79 is out. The Dream Love Hate Part 2. Larry June, Who Coppin, Tory Lanez from prison made you think I was gone, but yeah, nobody's checking this guy out. Rick Ross Set in Stone is out right now. Tyler A. Pop is out. Dave East from Let's Rap About It podcast has a project with Harry Fraud, Price of Pain. Jacquees, Mood 2, Juicy J, The Clock Don't Go Back, Starface, aka Tiger, Starface. Oh, Yeah, Starface. Yeah, that's out right now. Yeah. So now for the month of August, Pooh Shiesty, All Eyes on Shiest, Trippy Red, NDA, Eric Bellinger, self-titled albums out right now. Rod Wave. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Trippy Red's album doesn't come out till Friday, August 14th. Pooh Shiesty's album came out on August 7th of last week. Um, Um, the next the next one will be Eric Bellinger's self-titled album on August 21st, and then the following will be Friday, August 28th, Rod Wave, Don't Look Down, and yeah, and I think that's about hold on. Anything else? Hold on. Hold on a second. I know there's more. Yeah, August 14th, Wildcats Eye, Lost Weekend, Phoebe Bridgers, Baraja Bendita by Becky G, Hermoso, Benny Blanco, NDA Trippy Red, Stargirl, uh, Ira, Star, Sunshine by Jungle, Ritual by Icon, hold on, Icona Pop, excuse me. Um, Thelonious Monk Meditations by John Baptiste. Wow. Ashley Cook, self-titled album, The User's Guide to Being Human, the script. And the 21st of August, you got Hazel Eyes, Sam Smith, you got um, Georgia Smith, What Are the Odds, Stella Lefty, Long Way Home. Oh man, Dan and Shay, Young, Weezer, self-titled album, gold album actually. Yeah, Brandon Flowers, Thrasher, Ruth B, Peace to Make, the Linda Lindas, Get Out, Gotta Get Out, Lexi Jade, Lover Girl, The Cramps. Oh shit, The Cramps. Gravy is gravy. Wow, that's funny. Busta Rhymes with another album, Diligence 2, 28th, Alex Warren, Wild Child, Rod Wave, Don't Look Down, Lauren Elena, It's a Dying Art, Little Big Town, Sarah, um, Sarah Bareilles, Good Grief, The Warning, Everything's Falling, Carly Pierce, Honest Woman, Mike D, Thank You. All right. So that's the month of August. I'll save the September part for another time. Okay. Give me 1 second here. All right. Um, this next one, this next topic is in regards to a phone app. I will fill you in on what that is in a segment that I like to call Crunch Tech Mentions. This is a segment where I talk about things in tech news, whether it's like gadgets, like it could be phones, it could be laptops, it could be Android tablets, it could be what is it? Um iPads, whatever it is, I will actually cover it. Now, I do want to talk about this phone app called Vinted, which I seen the commercial of it so many times. I just wanted to actually talk about this. Let me just find it. All right. Yeah. So, okay. Let me see. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna find out I want to read what this is about. I want to read what this is about, though, man. Let's take a look at this. So, all right. On a mission to make secondhand first choice, we want to show you just how great secondhand can be. Sell what you no longer need or shop unique pieces you won't find in stores. Vinted is open to everyone who believes that quality items should live long. Yeah, one simple idea now unites a community of millions. From a from a Lithuanian startup. In 20 in 2008, our founder Milda Mit Cute was moving but had too many clothes to take with her. Just as Janauskas offered help and built a website to give away her clothes to friends. Soon enough, the media wanted in. The duo knew they were onto something. Vinted was born. To a thriving European business today, more than 2,000 people work from our HQ in Lithuania and offices across Europe. Our team spans across the cultural backgrounds, just like our members. This is more than just clothing. Every day we help our members trade millions of second-hand items, going beyond clothes to include everything from kids items to luxury handbags. By keeping items in circulation for longer, Vinted makes it easy for the world to make the most of what we already have. Better than new. Our impact report has proven that secondhand is better than new for the climate, for you, excuse me, for your wardrobe and your wallet. Excuse me for 1 second. That's why we want to make it first for every first. We want, excuse me. That's why we want to make it first choice for everyone. Investors in leadership. Um, Vinted Vinted's mission is backed by uh, leading venture capital firms from both sides of the Atlantic, including Accel, Berta, Principal Investments, EQT Growth, Insight Partners, Lightspeed Venture Partners, and Sprints. You can, yeah. So there you go, right there. So there you go, right there. Let me see. Let me see this thing. If there's more to it than this. I think that's yeah. Um. Okay. All right. So you can download the app Vinted onto your iPhones, Android phones, your iPads and your Android tablets. So you can download it from the Apple Store, and you can also download it from the Google Play Store. All right, so more tech news to talk about here, man. Let's get to some stuff here. All right, tech of the month, the best new gadgets we tested for August 2026. Let's take a look at this. Tech Radar's review reviews crew has been working as hard as ever this month, putting dozens of gadgets and gizmos through their paces to find the ones that are worth recommending. In this reviews recap, I've pulled together just our very favorites, the products that impressed us enough to score 4.5 or 5 stars in our test. This is from techradar.com. This month we called the formidably tough new GoPro Mission 1 Pro, a fantastic all-round vacation camera. Fell in love with the Marshall Stanmore 4 speakers, rumbling bass, and amp inspired aesthetic, and declared the Samsung S95H one of the best OLED TVs we'd ever tested, despite its rather controversial design. We were also won over by smartwatches from both ends of the price spectrum. Yeah. Um, the flashy Samsung Galaxy Watch Ultra 2 impressed our reviewer with its slimmed down design, slip apps, and intuitive UI. We called it a great option for hardcore exercises. The the Amaze Fit at the hold on, I'm sorry. The Amaze Fit Active 3 Premium comes in at a fraction of the price, yet still manages to look great and offer a strong range of features. According to our tester, it's good enough to hang with entries from the major names in the industry. Let me see. So the items, oof. So here are the items that's already been stuff. All right, so you got what is it? You got gadgets that includes Osmo Pocket 4P. These are some expensive items, folks. So I'm just gonna list the gadgets on here. So you got headphone. Hold on, this is by DJI. Headphones, D1 over ear headphones. So the Osmo Pocket 4 is $749, $719.99. You have, oh my gosh, the Samsung S95H OLED TV. That's 2,299 $299 and 99 cents. Sheesh. Amazfit Active 3 Premium Smartwatch, $169.99. You got Amazon Kindle Scribe. That's $309.99. Angry Me hold on, I'm sorry. Angry Meao AM Infinity 97 wireless gaming mouse. That's a weird item. Samsung Galaxy Watch Ultra 2 smartwatch, $699. Um, you got the you got the INIU Snap Go Air 10,000 mAh power bank, $39.99. The ASUS ROG Strix Scar 18 2026 gaming laptop. That's $4,299.99. UFI Omni S2 robot vacuum. That's 1,000 $1,399.99. Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me. Who's gonna buy this? Who's gonna buy this? Yeah, and you got the Fluence RT87 turntables for $799.99. GoPro Mission 1 Pro action camera, $499.99. You have the Marshall Stanmore 4 speaker, $429.99. Austrian Audio, the Arranger over ear wired headphones. And you also have the Drio Turbo Poly Fan 765S, $143.96. Sony RX10V camera, $2,298. Wait a minute. Wait. Just a damn minute. Hold on. You mean to tell me that your crazy ass is going to spend thousands of dollars on a fucking Sony camera? You got to be kidding me. Oh my gosh. People are crazy, man. The economy is already fucked up as it is. Why are we even jacking this shit? Wow. Anyway, Alienware AW 3426 DW, excuse me, QD OLED gaming monitor, $799.99. Bose Lifestyle Ultra speaker for $299. Damn. TCL PlayCube portable projector for $799.99. All right, so this is basically all the gadgets here. I'm not gonna go in too deep in the details. I'll probably save that for another time. Actually, I'll just go over each item actually for August 2026. So that's pretty cool on that one. Let's see. Let me see. Let me see something here. All right, I want to talk about this this battery this fun activity this dance what is it, battery park dance festival that's going on right now actually. So that will be the first topic to talk about and remains to be seen. All right. Here we go. Before I get into that though, before I get into that, I want to actually there's another thing I wanted to talk about too. Actually, there's another thing I wanted to talk about. Yeah. Okay, let's get to all right, let me find it. Okay. Battery Park Dance Festival. Okay. So let's get into this right here. All right, so it's from hold on a second. So the 45th annual Battery Dance Festival takes starts it started on August the 10th, which is this past Monday, and it ends on the 16th, 7 p.m. at Robert F. Wagner Jr. Park. The Battery Dance Festival is New York City's longest running free public dance festival. Each year, the festival draws a combined audience of over 12,000 in person and over 35,000 virtual viewers. This year will this year we will be kicking off the festival with 4 outdoor workshops on which took place on Monday, um, August 10th, and it started at 4 p.m. already. So let's see. And as far as like some performances and stuff, so for August 11th, yeah, August 11th and stuff. Let me see. Let me take a look at August 11th. Hang on one second. Yeah, it's different types of activities actually. If I could go through all of them actually. If I could go through all of them. You know what? Let's go through some of these things, man. So let's take a look here. So in case you missed it, yeah, in case you missed it, there was yeah, so on August 10th there was a free community dance workshops led by selected local dance groups participating in this year's festival, welcoming folks of all ages and experience levels to move, learn, and connect through dance. Designed especially for beginners, each 45-minute workshop will introduce participants to a different dance style and cultural tradition, creating an accessible and joyful space for discovery and community engagement. Workshops begin at 4 p.m. and offer a unique opportunity to learn directly from artists while celebrating the diversity and energy of New York City's dance community. No registration is required. 20 participants can partake on stage, and anyone after that can enjoy the workshop from the sides. Okay. And little recap actually. Let's see. Ashley Liang dance 4 o'clock to 4:45 p.m. Ashley Liang dance on company. Um, and the battery dance 5 o'clock to 5:45 p.m. 6 o'clock to 6:45 in Mad Hannett. and 7 p.m. to 7:45 p.m. Al Alpayana danza, um, traditional Equatoriana. Okay. And then on August, let me take a look here. On August the 11th, let's take a look here. So yesterday, um, it featured Souls of Duende on Jesse Leigh Robinson, Battery Dance, Sia Elias Aguirre, Converge Dance, and Body Sonnet. All right. So this was a pre-show performance from 6 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. under the bridge, featuring street artists Connor Kelly and crew and Megan Gessner. All right, so Souls of Duende. The Kitchen is a joyous full evening stage work rooted in tap, flamenco, and cat hat, accompanied by live music. This excerpt explores how rhythm and movement create intimacy and connection, drawing from cultures shaped by post meal gatherings. We ask, when conflicts persist, how do families come together through shared memories of aunties who nourish community through food? The work reflects on bond, tradition, and what we know and don't know about one another. Jesse's work aims to connect the shared lineage of tap dance and breaking while exploring the experience of feeling deeply while appearing composed and feeling alone even when surrounded by others. Through rhythm and movement, this piece becomes a space to release anger, shame, and regret. Battery Dance. The creation of this work was made possible by the New York State Council on the Arts, supported by the Office of Governor and the New York State Legislature, with support from Vassar College. Sia Elias Aguirre. Three Baroque characters symbolizing an ecosystem of shifting equilibrium: insects, flowers, amphibians, fish, and a whole host of creatures come to life through the precision and detail of their movements, where reality and fantasy converge in a peculiar garden of earthly delights. Flowerheads is a contemporary dance piece that exudes the, the pleasure the of the ephemeral, ephemeral and the fragility of ecosystems. The music, an original composition by Ed is Dead. Oh man, emphasizes its dreamlike quality. Um, Converge Dance, inspired by the music of Brooklyn-based indie folk pop Americana trio Bandits on the Run. We tell ourselves stories in a high energy, quirky piece for five dances set in the desert of New Mexico. Yeah, they lost. Yeah, the Mets lost. That's why I recorded. Um, yeah, it's crazy, man. Let me see. A motley group of desert dwellers navigates familiar tropes: a love triangle, a case of hero worship, hallucinations, and delivery, del- delirium from a grueling desert crossing and a lost romance. Body sonnet. Say I Am You is an ensemble work exploring the psychology of the body in space and the individual's value system as they affect the central character. This character is shaped through the agonistic conflict of the dancers, inspired by ecological relationships and the development of a new culture. Say I Am You is in essence about a constructed world dissolving into a new reality. Say I Am You was recently performed at Judson Church as part of Body Sonnet's seventh season. And of course, let me see a little recap of all right, a little recap today. So today was it was at 7 o'clock in person. Battery Dance, Sia Elias Aguirre, Movimento M Foco, Maria Luisa Di Mulescu, and Camelia Nego. CR Dance. All right, so let's see. So Sia Elia Aguirre, Elias Aguirre. I read, yeah, yeah. Three Baroque characters symbolizing an ecosystem of shifting equilibrium: insects, flowers, amphibians, fish, and a whole host of creatures come to life through the precision and detail of their movements, where reality and fantasy converge in a peculiar garden of earthly delights. Flowerheads is a contemporary dance piece that exudes the pleasure of the, the ephemeral, and the fragility of ecosystems. The music in original composition by Ed is Dead emphasizes its dreamlike quality. Okay. Um, Movimento and Foco. The Voices That Echo Within Us is a powerful dance production driven by the soul of Brazilian popular music. Featuring only iconic songs by legendary artists, the show brings to life the sounds that have defined generations. These timeless melodies heard in films, television, and unforgettable moments ignite emotion, memory, and identity. A vibrant journey where music and dance collide, revealing stories that still echo, pulse, and live within us. Maria Luisa um, um, Demule, Demule Lescu, and Camilla Nego. In patriarchy, women endure, support, serve, listen, help, protect. A woman is not aggressive, does not protest, does not ask, does not take risks, does not occupy space. Three performers talk about daily normalized experiences that seem unreal, about contradictory roles, um, and subtle norms propagated in society. Some feel familiar, others uncomfortable. This is the space where women live absurd, oppressive, unjust, and yet we act with solidarity, courage, empathy. Maybe by 2301, we won't need this performance anymore. For now, we're here. CR Dance, a New York, a new work from CR Dance Alta Marea tells the legend um, of Scylla, a fisherman's daughter who falls in love with a sailor lost at sea off San Lucido, Italy. Learned by choreographer Caterina Rago in childhood, this myth is reimagined as a contemporary ballet of heartbreak, intrigue, and rescue. Through surging cycles of movement that divide and reunite, the dancers become seekers in a turbulent world, confronting loss, danger, and the question that defines our time: we will we be capsized or will we prevail? Of course. Um. All right. So for tomorrow and the rest of the week, I'm gonna actually go over some stuff. All right. So tomorrow, if you plan on going to Robert F. Wagner Jr. Park, you might want to you might want to use your Google Maps to get there. You might want to get there before 7 o'clock. This one features Malantia Dance Company, Eric DeBono, a point five company, Movimento and Foco, Seyon Kim, Miguel Miranda, Maria Luisa D. Mulescu, and Camelia Nego. All right, so in Malantia Dance Company, Taiwan. Okay. In many Eastern cultures, oh shit, hair carries deep symbolic meaning, representing vitality, identity, and spiritual continu- continuity. There you go. Mutual draws on this significance bias, physically connecting dancers through their hair, creating visible constraints that mirror social and personal limitations as they move. The dancers continuously negotiate balance between individuality and collectivity, reviewing how people resist, support, and adapt within shared circumstances, ultimately seeking care, cooperation, and coexistence. The Bono A.5 company .NET's structured improvisation script inspired by obsessive concept based on Infinity by Yayo Kusama. Exploration of gestures accumulating to build and surpass limitations and enjoyment of falling. This work has been performed 3 times. Damn! 3 times, damn. Yeah. Movimento and Foco, Voices That Echo Within Us, is a Brazilian dance production driven by the soul of Brazilian popular music. Featuring only iconic songs by legendary artists, the show brings to life the sounds that have defined generations. These timeless melodies heard in films, television, and unforgettable moments ignite emotion, memory, and identity. A vibrant journey where music and dance collide, revealing, revealing stories that still echo, pulse, and live within us. Cia Elias Aguirre, um, 3 Baroque characters symbolizing an ecosystem of shifting equilibrium. Insects, flowers, amphibians, fish, and a whole host of creatures come to life through a precision and detail of their movements, where reality and fantasy converge in a peculiar garden of earthly delights. Flowerheads is a contemporary dance piece that exudes the pleasure of the ephemeral and the fragility of ecosystems. The music in original composition by Ed is dead. Oh man, emphasizes its dream-like quality. Oh man, Seyoung Kim, the solo honors of So Nail Singh memorial statue in Korea commemorating women who endured sexual slavery under the Japanese military regime until World War II conclusions. Through intimate solo vocabulary, the piece examines intertranscultural perspectives, exploring themes of healing and reconciliation while offering insights into peaceful coexistence. The work transforms historical trauma into a meditation on human dignity, freedom, and resilience, contemplating the possibility of harmony between nations with complex shared histories. Miguel Miranda Siva explores the tension between holding on and moving forward. The work reflects on the fragments we inevitably release, including memories, relationships, and past versions of ourselves, and weaves them into a world of loss and quiet acceptance, set in a dreamlike, liminal space where time feels suspended. The performers navigate the lingering presence of what has already left. A single chair anchors the landscape, a silent witness to what remains and what cannot return. All right. Maria Luisa uh, Demulescu and Camelia Nago. Uh, yeah, they're gonna be there as well, so I don't really have to go over that. So let's see. Um, Now for August 14th. For August 14th, let's take a look here. I'm gonna go over this actually. Yeah. So for Friday, August 14th, Anna Med Hannett DPR dance all pie all all pa all pa yana Ecuadorian traditional dance Ashley Leanne Dance Company Nam a Roberson Menturin Dance Company Maylantia Dance Company. Okay, so detail program. So Anna Mad Hannett. This dance based work explores ancestry, diaspora, and spiritual embodiment through movement, sound, and ritual, drawing from Black ancestral practices, street dance, and technical forms rooted in the African diaspora and the Americans. The body becomes a vessel for memory and healing. African and Caribbean percussion activates spirit and release. Ritual costuming and lineage guide a collective space to honor ancestors and awaken inner power. DPR Dance is a theater jazz company rooted in preserved Jack Cole technique and brings original theater jazz pieces to concert spaces. Scat Cats is the first 10 minutes of a 30-minute piece. In this piece, the incredible music of golden age jazz breathes life into a cast of 6 characters who dance the night away together in the Drunken Stumble Jazz Club. The playful and intricate structure of the music creates dialogue between characters, resulting in romance, conflict, and resolution. Based in the history of Jack Cole, this piece embraces swing and contemporary fusions. All right, the Alpayana Ecuadorian traditional dance in Altavelo culture, marriage is more than a union between two people. It is an event that celebrates ancestral traditions. It is said that if a man wished to marry, he had to take a garment from the woman, most commonly her her face her facial her facialina. Y'all can look this up for yourselves, man. Um, Not sure what that is, but y'all can look it up for yourselves though. This is reflected in the first stage of courtship. Later, a couple's dance is performed to the rhythm of the fandango, which is danced only on two occasions during a wake and, in this case, a wedding. All right, so the Ashley Leanne Dance Company, the theme of the fusion of Chinese dance and modern dance Silk Road is about Deng Huang art originated from the culture of the Silk Road. On the painted walls and colored sculptures of the Mogayo grottos in Deng Huang, some fairies are playing the flute while flying, some are playing the piper upside down, and some are floating with colorful ribbons. The Silk Road was a place where various nationalities and cultures met. Among them, Chinese and Western civilizations meet and collide here, which is the historical root of Deng Huang cave art. Um, okay, so uh, Nam Nam. Legacy in Rhythm is a pulsating tribute to the ancestral heartbeat that lives within us. This dance, this dance work explores how rhythm becomes a vessel for memory, how footfalls, drum beats, and breath patterns carry the stories of those who came before. Each movement echoes tradition, passed down through generations, not only in words, but most importantly in body. Dancers excuse me, um, tap into ancestral frequencies, blending traditional rhythms with contemporary forms to trace a living legacy. All right, so you got the Melantia Dance Company. In many Eastern cultures, hair carries a symbolic meaning representing vitality, identity, and spiritual continuity. Mutual draws on the significance by physically connecting dancers through their hair, creating visible constraints that mirror social and personal limitations. As they move, the dancers continuously negotiate balance between individuality and collectivity, revealing how people resist, support, and adapt within shared circumstances, ultimately seeking care, cooperation, and coexistence. All right. As for August 15th, hang on a second. As for August 15th, as for August 15th, um, Jivika Bat, Tanvir Alam, Mesma Balsare, Mesma Balsare. Okay, got it. Sinhur Natya, um, Navarasa, Nava Dance Theater. Okay, so Javika Bat Clothesline is a century-long dance story of cultural, art, technological development, immigration, and generations of Karnataka women, told from the perspective of a Sari who wants to go home. In addition to exploring ideas of migration, homesickness, and inheritance, the piece is largely about laundry. We follow the sari as it is washed over and over again through the generations, first in the Kaveri River, then in a bucket hung to dry on a Mysore terrace, then in an American washing machine, asking how does culture fade with each wash? That's a good question. Um okay. Tanvir Alam. Um Zikr is the Urdu word for remembrance. In this dance work, the songs of two Sufi mystics, Hasan Raja, that's Bangladesh, and Bulla Shah, Pakistan, converge to create a space of surrender. The dancer's relationship to these songs is grounded in his lived context as a Bangladeshi Canadian. Now these songs become materials that take shape through his learnt movement language of cat hat. Masma Balsare. In 2020, millions of migrant workers in India walked hundreds of miles home. Among the images, a parent carrying a deceased child, siren begins there. A contemporary work for two performers, it moves through scenes of displacement and hope, using the mask to center the story over the storyteller. Classical training, theater, mask work, and sculptural movement create a language of grief, love, war, and emergence. What remains is a call rising like a wild bird through the wreckage. Sinhur Natya, Navarasa, a provocative performance blending daring physical theater with bold storytelling. Written by S. M. Raju and Aparna Sinhor. Encounter is a passionate story of indigenous women. Um, Dapti, her defiance against injustice, inspired by award-winning writer Mahas Weta Devi's short story, uh, um, Draw Draw You Potty, Draw You Potty. Music by award-winning composer Isaac Thomas. Um, Katakapali. and choreographed and directed by Aparna Sinhor and Anil Not Natyaveda. The show employs Indian martial arts, Kalari, classical dance, and live songs and folk dances. Okay, the Nava Dance Theater. Rogue Gestures, Foreign Bodies is a Bharatana. Hold on. Bharata Natyam. Damn, these fucking words are so fucking hard to pronounce. Forgive me, folks. Experimental movement and live music production that explores the history, labor, and lived experiences of women and immigrants in the U.S. and how these fractured experiences inform our identities now. Initially inspired by the oral histories of Indian nurses who arrived as a result of the 1965 Immigration and Nationality Act. Choreographer Nahi um, Tech Keck and her collaborators find universal universal hold on universality in the heavy and enduring work of immigrant women and the worlds they traverse between. All right. And let me see. Let me see. Now for August 16th, let's explore this. All right. Now, Maxine Steinman and dancers half century dance, um, Julia Weber, Thomas Ortiz dance, Nat Wilson, Jackalope dance, Battery dance, John Lara Dance Company. So detailed program. Okay, so Maxine Steinman and dancers. A measure of quarantine began as a solo born in the quiet of the slamdemic as a response to lost memory and isolation. It later unfolded into a duet, a kind of echo to the solo's voice. Tender and textured, the duet reveals the intimacy between two people, and what we witness is not a living relationship, but the memory of one. One body is present, the other lingers only in absence. During this time, we lost so many lives, and with each loss came a hollowing of the heart where love once belonged. Half century dance between us is a dance about connection and our complex relationships. It's the literal space between us, but also about emotional intimacy. Half century dance features dancers in their 50s, 60s, and 70s celebrating mature artistry, challenging perceptions of aging. Julia Weber ballet was inspired by um, Chopin's ballet number one in G minor. Um, Op 23 and my own life experiences. I created this piece in dedication to my husband and my boyfriend, whose love deeply influenced my understanding of human connection through music and movement. I explored a journey of love from first encounter through vulnerability and growth to building trust while overcoming obstacles together. The collaboration with the dancers and pianists allowed the work to unfold as an intimate dialogue between music, movement, and emotion. Thomas Ortiz Dance, a contemporary ballet that explores the surreal contradiction we often see in ads, where joyful images of nature, laughter, and love are paired with voiceovers listing intense side effects, even death. Through movement, we confront this strange duality, how beauty and serenity are used to mask discomfort and danger. As you watch these clips, notice how the dancers embody both the romance of the visuals and the unease of the message. Beautiful, unsettling, and thought provoking. Nat Wilson Jackalope Dance. This work is inspired by a quote from Richard Sykin. End quote. Someone has to leave first. This is a very old story. There is no other version of this story. This choreography is a snapshot of a relationship in free fall, illustrating the tragedy the tragedy of the sonus and exploring the dancers' desires to stay together as they grow apart, ending with the question, who will leave first? Good question. Um, Battery Dance, Grounds by Sidra Bell. One, Athena's Suggestion. Two, Sediment. Three, Steel Folk. And four, Soft Valor. And John Lira, Dance Company, Murmur, a lyrically infused work based on the phenomenon of murmuration and the physics of quantum entanglement. When you say entanglement, that shit sounds pretty bad. That shit sounds pretty bad though. That shit sounds pretty bad though, man. Oh man. So as for let's see. As for daily workshops, let's take a look at their schedule. $1 workshops. Okay, so this is crazy. Um yeah, but so in order to do these workshops, you got to register online, and you got to register online actually, and you have to really, yeah, you got to register online actually. Um, so, so if you want to check out the Battery Dance Festival based on these dates, August 10th through the 16th at 7 p.m. at Robert F. Wagner Park. All you need to do is go to batterydance.org, and you can actually register. And of course, don't forget to get to the place as early as possible before 7 o'clock p.m. All right, so there you go, right there. So that's the information I have right here. Now I want to talk about. Hold on a second. Is there anything else I need to talk about here in terms of let's see. Yeah, let's go on to some other fun activities to do for the weekend other than that. So let's go to timeout.com, shall we? Let's go on to timeout.com, shall we? Timeout.com, sorry. All right, so here we go. Sorry about that. Let's see. What do we have here? So we have oh boy. All right, so we got some other stuff to talk some places. All right, so you have so many. Shit, man, where to eat. So it's like, okay. Um, where was I? I forget, man. You know what? Let me see. It's one of the best restaurants, whatever that shit is. Okay. The rooftop at Timeout Market, yeah. So you have a naval basing sailing bar and grill. That's low. So that's so that's that's located at 4-40 Street, Doctor, Long Island. No, I'm sorry, Drive. 4-40 Drive, Long Island City, New York. All right. Opening hours is Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. Saturday, Sunday noon to 11 p.m. Entries are about $20 actually. So they don't take reservations. They don't take reservations, so you'll have to roll up and hope for an open seat. Your best bet is to come when they first open. So 3 p.m. happy hour. So there you go, right there. All right. So for those of you who may not know where it is, it's right along the East River in Long Island City. This is straightforward bar and grill is the perfect place for a neighborhood hang. Why we love it, you ask? Who needs a fancy schmancy restaurant when you got the entire skyline glittering right now in front of you? Grab a seat at one of their picnic tables. Each one holds up to 10 people, so it's the perfect place to bring a party or make a new friend. That's not easy to do these days, man. But anyway, order a $9 pint of beer or a bucket of six for $42 and watch the sunset over the water. Their food menus not fussy either with kielbasa served up with mustard and sauerkraut, shrimp rolls, a solid burger, and a snack platter with humans. No, excuse me, I'm sorry, hummus. Um, and what is it? Quinoa salad, however you pronounce this. Pizza and fresh veggies. So yeah, so they don't take reservations. Like I said, your best bet is to roll up and hope they have an open seat. And of course, you might want to get there. You might want to get there before 3 o'clock for happy hour and all that other stuff. So, like I said, it's 4-40 44th Drive, Long Island City, New York. Um, Entries is about $20, and there you go, the open hours I just mentioned. And of course, what we have here is let me see. This is Six Coast, brought to you by the Smorgasburg team. This Pan American bar takes you from Nova Scotia to Bahia through a seafood focus menu and coastal cocktails with ingredients like uh, coconut cachaca, and AG Amarillo, Amarillos, Amarillo, Rio, however you pronounce it. Anyway, um, why we love it, you ask? The view from Soy Sun's landing on Governor's Island is a stunner, especially when you are sitting at a bar that feels like you've been plucked out of NYC and dropped into a tropical paradise. Take it all in with bites from the Raw Bar, which features East Coast oysters, shrimp, um, ceviche, and a seafood tower, plus dishes like jerk chicken, crab, croquettes, and Jalea de Moriscos, all inspired by waterfront destinations around the world. Timeout tips: Six Coast is only open Thursday through Sunday, so you can plan your weekend around a visit. Luckily, the ferry to Governor's Island runs more often on the weekends too, so it's just a hop, skip, and a boat ride to get there. And it's located at 146 Carter Road, New York 10004. Opening hours is Thursday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. And of course, the price for dishes is $16. Number three, La La Loan. What is it, you ask? This is a two-story Korean BBQ spot on the Williamsburg, Brooklyn waterfront. Is inspired by Seoul's Han River, where chai mak, fried chicken, and beer is served outdoors on blankets dotted along the water. Here, shareable platters of fish, pork belly, and short rib add to the community vibes. Why we love it, you ask? The BBQ experience, which comes with a chef's selection of four cuts of meat, house banchan, and sides including kimchi stew, egg souffle, and scallion salad, invites you to share with your table mates. And then there's the KFC, which is different from Kentucky Fried Chicken, folks. That's Korean fried chicken served with soy chili glaze and chili crisps, and beers to recreate the Chimek experience right here in NYC. Timeout tip: head straight for their deep sake list, or try a cocktail like the double GC with soju, vodka, and yuzu, or the Insam with Maker's Mark and Japan's IY whiskey. And this is located at on 22 North 6th Street in Brooklyn, New York 11249. And opening hours daily from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. And of course, the cost for Korean BBQ per person is $80. Make sure you if you plan on making your order, you can order online as well. The Yacht Club. You don't need to own an actual yacht to head up to the Chelsea rooftop, where you need, where you can enjoy not so quiet luxury snacks like yacht tots. That's tater tots smoked with Pacific steelhead roll, um, creme fraiche, and pickled red onions. Ooh. And 1.5 pound whole Maine lobster. Okay, that's interesting. Why we love it. Choose to ball out with with a 225 seafood platter piled with poached lobster, shrimp, ceviche, and all the oysters, or snack on a more modest steak tartare with Old Bay chips while you sip a frozen permanent vacation with coconut rum and blue caracho. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Blue curacao. No matter how much you spend, you can gaze out over the city and know that it's your oyster. Timeout tip: eat indoors or head to the Lido deck or the outdoor terrace to catch the cool breeze off the water. This is located at 212 12th Avenue, New York 100001. Opening hours on a daily basis is 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. and the entry's price is $28. Of course, you can book online. You can book online for reservations. Number 5, the River Cafe. Here we go. One of the most romantic restaurants in the 5 boroughs, the River Cafe has a secluded open-air deck, heart-swelling views of the Brooklyn Bridge and Manhattan, and live piano music inside. Why we love it, you ask? It's 205 prefixed dinner menu, which includes items like foie gras, peaky toe crab, duck, and lobster. Secures its designation as a special occasion. Timeout tip: the restaurant has been recently renovated, so even if you've eaten there over the last 40 years, stop by to see what's new. Hold on. All right. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, man. Yeah, so the restaurant has been recently yeah, I already read that. So this place is located at 1 Water Street, Brooklyn, New York, 11201. Opening hours is Wednesday through Sunday, 5 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. And of course, um $205 per person. You could book online for reservations as well. So there you go. Number 6, Drift In. Um, what is it, you ask? This is West Village waterfront spot serves up sustainable oysters, including their very own variety straight from Southampton. Why we love it: seafood centric bar bites like caviar top tater tots with pickled red onions, and fish and chips with seaweed salted fries paired with fruity, easy drinking cocktails are the fastest way to put you in the vacay spirit. Timeout tip: they are open until midnight on the weekends, so you can stay and sip your drink long after the sun sets. And the street address is located at 389 West Street, New York 10014. Opening hours is from Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., Friday, 11 a.m. through midnight, Saturday, 9 a.m. through midnight, and Sunday 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. Entries start at $19. And you can actually book online for reservations and more information. All right. And hold on, let's see. See how much time I got. All right. I think I'm gonna do one more right here. I'll save the rest. I'll save the rest for next time. The Rock number 7, the Rockaway Hotel. What is it, you ask? Just a 1 minute walk to the actual ocean. A meal at the rooftop at the Rockaway Hotel transports you to a tropical vacation. Why we love it, you ask? With views of Manhattan, Jamaica Bay, and the Atlantic. It's one of our favorite spots to catch a real sea breeze. The Raw Bar adds the waterfront experience, as does the Shark Bite cocktail with ghost pepper, tequila, watermelon, and lime. Timeout tip: plenty of refreshing non-alcoholic options are on the menu, like pineapple ginger fizz and blackberry sparkling lemonade. And this is located at 108-10 Rockaway Beach Drive, Rockaway Park, New York, which is in Queens. 11694. Opening hours is from Thursday 4 p.m. to 10 p.m., Friday, Saturday 4 p.m. to 11 p.m., Sunday 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. And of course, the signature dish, a whacked up tomahawk steak, is going to cost you $175. Make sure you actually check the prices and to get more information about it too. All right. Like I said, I'm going to save the rest of the food restaurant recommendations to eat and drink. If you'd like to know more about some fun places to do for the weekend and all that great stuff, you can also go to timeout.com, www.timeout.com, and you'll look for categories such as news, things to do, food and bar, culture, theater, travel, timeout market. Brooklyn, you have Timeout Market, Union Square, love local kids, attractions, museums, movies, music, nightlife, hotels, and everything in between. If you are from Miami, Florida, Chicago, or any other place whatsoever, whether it's international or any other state whatsoever, and you're looking for some places to eat and fun activities to do for the weekends, even if it's for the week, whatever it may be, go to the website www.timeout.com. It is your friend, and it's going to help you where you can actually navigate on what places to check out. All right, that's timeout.com. All right, that's timeout.com. Let's see, what else can I talk about here, man? Yes, one more thing I want to talk about here. One more thing I want to talk about here, actually, man, before I get up out of here. Let's see. Wait, one more thing before I get up out of here. Where is it? Here we go. All right. Let's get to this. We're going to go to the video game entertainment newsroom, all right? Let's get to it right here. All right. Let me see. I wanted to do here it is. Yeah, I'm gonna do one topic of this gaming segment, and I'm gonna get up out of here. So anyway, so according to PlayStationLifestyle.net, in case you missed it, Sony has already confirmed a PS Plus PS Plus Premium August 2026 game for the PS5 and PS4. Included in June's PlayStation State of Play was the announcement that Capcom's PS2 action RPG hack and slash game Onimusha Dawn of Dreams will join the classics lineup this month. When will the PS Plus August 2026 game Onimusha Dawn of Dreams joined the catalog? Onimusha Dawn of Dreams is expected to join PS Plus Premium Classics on Tuesday, August 18th, along with the rest of the extra premium catalog editions. On the same date, Sony will reveal the next batch of games set to depart the service. As a reminder, Sony is currently testing a staggered PS Plus catalog release schedule in the US, UK, and Japan. This means these three countries will get the next batch of games on different dates from the rest of the world. However, we should note that premium classics tend to become available in all regions on the same date, considering we're only getting one classic per month. We don't foresee Sony staggering Onimusha Dawn of Dreams release either. The full PS Plus Extra and Premium August 2012 lineup and release schedule will be announced on. Yeah. Has it been announced? Wait. Today is Wednesday. Hold on. The PS Plus Extra and Premium August 2026 lineup. Yeah, you know what? Let me see if there's a way for me to actually let me. Okay, let me look this up. Premium August 2026 game lineup. Okay. There is a lineup. I'm trying to figure this out though. Hold on. If I can find a way to actually find this. Wait, how many? Oh, hang on a second. Didn't I do? Oh, here we go. All right, here's a list of the PS Plus Extra Premium of games that's joining the catalog for August 2026. So you got Helldivers 2, that's out today in all regions. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 out globally on August 18th, following Vampire Survivors. Hell is Us is going to be out on August 25th in the US, UK, and Japan, and of course August 18th in all other regions. You have the Yumamusume Pretty Derby. Not sure what that is. Party Dash, available on August 25th in the US, the UK, and Japan. August 18th in all other regions. 2 Point Museum will be available on August 25th in the US, the UK, and Japan. August 18th in all other regions. Metro Exodus, available on August 25th in the US, the UK, and Japan. August 18th in all other regions. Dying Light 2, available on August 25th in the US, the UK, and Japan. August 18th in all other regions. Mark your calendars, folks, for all you gamers out there. Now, premium, all the above, plus the following classic. Onimusha Dawn of Dreams, out globally August 18th. Disney's Atlantis, The Lost Empire, also comes out on the 18th of this month. On Tuesday, August 18th, Sony is expected to reveal the full list of games leaving PS Plus, Extra, and Premium in September 2026. We'll circle back on this. In the meantime, here are our predictions for next month's departures. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna save this. I want to save this for. I'm gonna save this for another time, man. I want to save this for another time, actually. Yeah. I'll save this for another time, actually. Yikes. Okay. I think I'm going to, let me see if I covered everything. All right. Hold on 1 second, folks. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm about to wrap up right here. With this last segment right here, stream choices on the go. Right here, right now. Let's do this. All right, make sure you actually follow Off the Meat Rack Chainz New York Avenue podcast on Facebook alongside with Bluesky Social and alongside with Threads and Instagram. The same goes for my other podcast shows. My sports edition show, Excellent Fun Vibrant Talks podcast, is also on the same social media platforms, and alongside with my entertainment review show, Meticulous Vibe Juice podcast. You can also follow your host with the most, G Money Stacks, in Queens, New York, on Threads and Instagram. And also, you can also follow the podcast and myself on YouTube as well, G Money Stacks 555, where all the episodes is uploaded to the YouTube channel page. make sure you click on that subscribe button on the YouTube channel page and leave a like, and of course share your thoughts in the comments section on what you think about the topics in today's episode and previous episodes and upcoming episodes coming up. All right, and also turn on the notification alerts so you'll know when I'll be on the air live with new episodes, new topics, and along with some segments on the side and everything else in between, man. All right. So yeah. Listen, that's gonna do it for me, man. I'm your man G Money Stacks, aka the Greg and Nature, rhymes with now or later, like the candy. And I like to say thank you to every single one of you who took the time to actually watch. Make sure you spread the word out to every single person, including your friends. All right. I really want to push up my subscribers above 126 to at least perhaps maybe maybe 135 and up. Of course, don't forget that the grind doesn't stop. Hard work pays off. It's not going to be given to you on a fucking silver platter. So you really have to keep this in mind. Be on your P's and Q's creatively, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually that get you into your zone alongside with tunnel vision. Follow your goals and dreams. Find your niche, your wins, what, why, how, and when, and all that other stuff. Don't let anybody tell you that there's no money in certain things or whatever, because at the end of the day, if you're an artist, whether you are a music artist, whether you are a podcaster who creates content on YouTube, whatever it is that you do, don't let anybody hold you back or stop you because of their fucking insecurities, okay? Just hear me out, all right? Because you really want to make sure you follow your goals and dreams. And I always say this all the time because I only say that to inspire you all out there. Depending on what career field you are doing, keep at it. You may not be on the same level as everyone else who has over 1K subscribers or whatever. All right. But don't let that stop you from building up your platforms. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna touch base on that YouTube shit, how they're making it harder for content creators in terms of gaining 8,000 subscribers. I will touch on that on a future episode. All right. So stay tuned for that as well. I have some thoughts behind this, and like I was about to say, listen, man, don't let nobody stop you. Be better than your parents. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. So there you go right there. I'm about to be out of here. Peace and one love. Thank you for being patient with me because I had to take some time off to actually sort through some thoughts that I've been going through and stuff like that. So I appreciate you at home for taking the time to listen and watch. Spread the word. Like I said, spread the word to every single person that you know, because word of mouth is important. All right. Stay tuned for more new topics in the next episode. Peace and one love. In the words of Ken Stars, make sure you actually check out his radio show on Saturdays. Tri-State of Mind on Hot 97. Saturdays 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Hot 97. All right. Make sure you tune in through iHeartRadio and the YouTube channel page. Make sure you subscribe on there as well. All right. Have a good night, everybody.